Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you everyone? Welcome with a new video with math challenge and the way to be clever in math. Inshallah, our lesson today will be about divisibility. Divisibility. What do I mean by divisible by? Divisible by in math means that when you divide one number by another, the result is a whole number. The result should be whole number. Whole number means it's not a fraction, it's not decimal. Let's try a question. When I say 20 divided by 4, 20 divided by 4 is 5. The answer is 5. 5 is a whole number, not a fraction, not a decimal. And because the answer is a whole number, I can say 20 is divisible by 4 because the answer is a whole number. But if I divided, say 21 divided by 4, the answer is 5 and remainder is 1. That means the answer is not a whole. Not a whole. So 21 is not divisible by 4. Okay, everyone. Now I will talk about some rules of divisibility. How can I check if the number is divisible by 1? How can I check if the number is divisible by 2 and so on? Divisibility by 1 is allowed for all numbers. Any integer is divisible by 1. Okay, you can divide 6 by 1. The answer is a whole number. You can divide 100 divided by 1. The answer is a whole number. Can divide 37 divided by 1, the answer is a whole number. So any integer is divisible by 1. Divisibility by 2. To check the divisibility by 2, look at the last digit in the number. If the last digit is 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8, I mean even number, that means that the number is divisible by 2. So for this one, 128, the last digit is 8. So this number is, yes, divisible by 2. For the number 129, the last digit is 9. 9 is not even, so this number is not divisible by 2. 192, the last digit is 2. So this one, yes, divisible by 2. 125, the last digit is 5. It's odd, not even, so this one, no, it's not divisible by 2. So check the divisibility by 2. Look at the last digit only. If the last digit is 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8, that means the number is divisible by 2. Divisibility by 3. Divisibility by 3. The sum of the digits is divisible by 3. So to check the divisibility by 3, you have to add all the digits. 3 for the first one, add 3 plus 8 plus 1. The answer is 12. Can you divide 12 by 3? Yes, I can. So this number is yes. It's divisible by 3. But for the number 217, if you added all the digits, 2 plus 1 plus 7, the answer is 10. Can you divide 3 by 10? 10 by 3, 3 and remainder is 1. Because you have a remainder, so that means that this number is not divisible by 3. So for divisible by 3, you have to add all the digits and the answer should be divisible by 3. For the number 4, the number is divisible by 4 if the last two digits are divisible by 4. So always, to check divisibility by 4, look at the last two digits. Don't care about any other digits, only last two digits. For this number 12, can you divide 12 by 4? Yes, I can. So this number is okay, divisible by 4. But the number 7019, the last two digits is 19. Can you divide 19 with no remainder? No. 4. 19 divided by 4 is 4 and the remainder is 3. So this number is not divisible by 4. Divisibility by 5. To check divisibility by 5, look at the last digit. If the last digit is 0 or 5, the number is divisible by 5. Look at this number, 175. The last digit is 5, so this number is yes. Divisible by 5. For this number, the last digit is 9, not 0, not 5, so this number is no. But if I shift it between 9 and 0, I make it 890. Yes, the last digit is 0, so this number is yes. Why if I said 908? The last digit is 8, not 0 or 5, so this number is no. And so on. 155. 155, the last digit is 5, so this one is yes. 551. Last digit is not 0 or 5, so this number is no. So divisible by 5 to check the last digit, it should be 0 or 5. 6. To check divisible by 6, the number should be even and divisible by 3. The number is divisible by 2 and the number is divisible by 3. So divisible by 6, you have to check divisibility by 2 and to check the divisibility by 3. Divisibility by 2 means the last digit is 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. Divisibility by 3, you have to add them all. And the answer is 0 by 3. Let's try this one. The last digit is even, so this number is divisible by 2. And to check divisibility by 3, add all the digits. It will be 6. So this number is divisible by 3. This number is divisible by 2 and divisible by 3. It's divisible by 6. Yes. For this number, the last digit is even. So this number is divisible by 2. Let's try the sum. 0, 3 plus 0 plus 8. It's 11. 11 is not divisible by 3, so this number is no. So again, to check divisibility by 6, you have to check divisibility by 2 and divisible by 3, as we learned before. Now divisibility by 7. To check divisibility by 7, double the last digit and subtract the last digit from the number made by the other digits. Let's try to do this one. Cut the last digit. Double the last digit. Double the last digit means what? Multiply the last digit by 2. If you multiply the last digit by 2, it will be 4. And subtract from the left number. The left number is 67. Is 67. Subtract the double of the last digit from the left number. If the answer is how much is 67 minus 4, it will be 63. This number is divisible by 7, so yes, the whole number is divisible by 7. For this number, double the last digit. It's 10. Subtracted from the left digits. 10 minus 10, 0. 0, can you divide 0 by 7? Yes. For this one, double the last digit, make it 10, and subtract from the left number, 90. 90 minus 10 is 80. Can you divide 80 by 6? No, so this number is not divisible by 7. So again, to check divisibility by 7, double the last digit and subtract it from the number obtained by cutting the last digit. Okay. Divisibility by 8. The last 3 digits are divisible by 8. So for the divisibility by 8, look at the last 3 digits. If you can divide last 3 digits by 8, so that means the number is divisible by 8. This one I can. 8 divided by 8 is 1. 1 divided by 8 is 0. 16 divided by 8 is 2. This number is okay. For this number, look at the last 3 digits and divide by 8. 30 divided by 8 is 3. And 6 is left, so it will be 7, and we have a decimal, so this number is no. This number you cannot divide by 8 because it has a remainder. Divisibility by 9 is so much easy. Add all the digits as we are doing in the case of 3. If in the case of 3, if you remember, do we add all the digits? So we have to do that with the 9 as well. Add all the digits. If the sum is divisible by 9, it's okay. 1 plus 6 plus 2 plus 9 equals how much? 9 plus 9, 18. 18, yes. So this number is yes. For this one, add 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 3. It's 6. 6 is not divisible by 9. So this one, no. So It's allowed to add all the digits in the case of 3 and 9. And the answer should be divisible by 3 and 9. Divisibility by 10. Divisibility by 10 is so much easy. The last digit should be 0. If the last digit is 0, this number is yes. Last digit is not 0, so this number is no. Okay. Divisibility by 11. Divisibility by 11, add and subtract the digits in another alternative patterns. What do I mean by this? I mean take all the digits. For one time say plus, for one time say minus. 1 minus 3 plus 6 minus 4. One time say minus, one time say plus. The answer is how much? 0. Can you divide 0 by 11? Yes, I can. So that means that this number is divisible by 11. For this one, 9 minus 1 plus 3. It will be 11. Can you divide 11 by 11? Yes, so this number is okay. This number is yes. This one, yes. And this one, 11 by 11, 1, so yes. For this one, 3 minus 7 plus 2 minus 9. How much? It will be minus 11. Can you divide minus 11 by 11? Yes, you can divide minus 11 by 11. For this one, 9 minus 8 plus 7. It will be 8. You cannot divide, so this one, no. So in the case of 11, you try to find the sum by alternative signs. So for one time, say minus. For one time, say plus. Minus, plus, minus, plus, and so on. Divisibility by 12, the number should be divisible by 3 and divisible by 4. Divisibility by 3, add them all. 6 plus 4 plus 8, it will be 18, so this number is divisible by 3. And I check the last digits, 48. Last digit is 48 divisible by 4, so this number is yes, because it's divisible by 3 and divisible by 4. This number, find the sum of all. 5 plus 2 plus 4, it's 11, not divisible by 3. And if the number is not divisible by 3, 3 is not, so say no. No need to check divisibility by 4. Thank you everyone. See you inshallah in another video. Assalamu alaikum.